Hey, what's up you guys, it's Cory, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be reacting to RWBY Volume 8, Chapter 6, Midnight, and the description on this episode is simply, it's time. And the thumbnail is Cinder. So, it's looking like we're getting that Cinder backstory that we were teased about in episode 1, and I'm excited for it. I'm glad that we're finally getting something from her. I wish we had gotten this in Volume 6, because I feel like Volume 6 would have been a good time to explore Cinder's backstory in a way that, at a time where she was also kind of downtrodden and stuff, but you know what? She just fucked up real bad against Penny, and bad shit's gonna happen. I'm positive bad shit's gonna happen to her, because she directly defied Salem's orders, but I don't think she's gonna kill her, because I don't think, like, Salem still has need for her, obviously, because she's the Fall Maiden, and she needs the Fall Maiden to open the vault for the Relic of Choice, which is hidden somewhere at Beacon. So I don't think Cinder can die, but I think that other bad stuff can happen. Potentially to Emerald, because Emerald also kind of defied Salem's orders, and there's no way in hell that Cinder doesn't throw that bitch under the bus, because Cinder doesn't care. So I'm interested to see. I mean, also, it's pretty clear that Cinder, since the beginning, they have, made it very clear she is Cinderella, and the Cinder we have seen has been, Cinderella before the stroke of midnight, Princess Cinderella, but now I think we're gonna finally get to see some of, lowly Cinderella. And the fact that this is called Midnight and it's called It's Time, I'm horrified for what's gonna happen once midnight strikes, because that's what's going to happen in this episode. Is they're going to do something very clearly that indicate it's midnight, and then something's gonna happen at it. I don't know if, like, Hacked Penny is going to do something horrible, or if Salem's going to do something horrible, or if something's going to happen to Cinder, or what, but I'm excited to see this. Also, if you are watching this on the day that this goes out on YouTube, Chapter 7 has just premiered on Rooster Teeth's website, and this will be the last episode they will release until February 6th, I believe. So we are going to be officially in the break after today. So obviously my reaction to chapter 7 will go out next weekend, but then there won't be nothing until February, obviously, or nothing RWBY until February. So yeah, so I will stop rambling now, because I'm very excited to get into this episode. So without further ado, let's get into this. Starting the video in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh man. I also don't know what else we're gonna see this episode, like, if we're gonna see Penny this episode or not. I feel like they might leave us in suspense about that a little longer. We could potentially see Oscar this episode, just because it's looking like it's going to take place on Monstra. So, seeing some of Oscar and Hazel could be interesting. I kind of want to see stuff with the Schnees, but, like, I don't know if that really has its place in this episode. So, I think that this episode's going to be very Cinder heavy. But, I don't know. I'm ready to be pleasantly surprised. Also, I guess we might see some stuff from Team Mantle, because of the River of Grimm at the end of the last episode. I'm just wondering if Salem's not going to be able to do something to Cinder because of her Grimm arm. Because that'd be, like, really interesting to, like, have Salem, like, control her own Grimarm to, like, choke herself or something. Be so dark, but, like, you know, kind of cool. I don't know. Okay. Okay, sounds like something in a... Oh, it's scrubbing again. Okay, I thought it sounded like mine sounds. So it's a barn.
I'll take her.
Oh, she was sold to Atlas?
Come now.
Huh? I'm so confused as to what's happening. So that's gotta be her wicked stepmother. She, like, doesn't even look like Cinder. Like, it's weird. She has Cinder's eyes, but that's just not Cinder. Oh, and there's the stepsisters. So she was just, like, sold to these people.
You're to make sure the laundry is folded, the dishes are spotless, and the floors are clean enough to eat off of.
Food.
Now hurry and get to your chores. The floor looks filthy.
I feel bad for her. But then I have to remember it's Cinder.
Clean the linens, sweep the floors.
A Cinder song.
Shut your mouth and do your chores. Scrub the dishes in the sink. No one said that you should think. Shine the silver, wash the clothes, and when you're finished, darn the socks. Draw my bath, fetch my slippers, fill my glass, and rub my feet. Hurry up, you're so slow. You're no good. I hope you know that your life is of no use, and the truth is that no one's ever loved you.
I wanna see Cinder kill these people. A huntsman.
You missed a spot.
Oh. So she does have a semblance. We do not serve faunus. Fuck this bitch, as if she couldn't be worse.
Now that wasn't
I was wondering. I thought that they focused on that necklace a little too long.
Place.
I thought.
Say it.
Without you, I am nothing.
Oh, there's that line. I thought Salem taught her that.
Someone took my damn sword!
I apologize for the inconvenience. We'll help you look for it.
Oh, I thought that guy was gonna help her, but nope, she just stole the sword.
No, that's not yours, is it? I'm not here to hurt you. I've seen you around.
Ooh, a metal hand.
I think it's safe to say you're not getting the most fair treatment.
Yeah?
I can't really blame you for what you're thinking.
You don't know what
But hurting them isn't going to make your life any better.
Oh, I thought this guy was gonna be one of
You can
Salem's,
run,
but...
But You're gonna be running for the rest of your life. Or you could find another way to handle it.
Like you can do whatever you want. Go wherever you want.
How old are you?
10.
And you wanna be like us?
What?
You wanna be a huntress?
I did not think that she was like a child.
Then we've got about 7 years.
For what?
To train you for the huntsman exam.
I mean, I thought she was young, but like, I did not think 10 years old. I thought like, you know, 14, 15. He's gonna die at some point and no, just not come back. Because there's no way that Cinder goes to a... Oh yeah, now she looks much older. There's no way that Cinder actually goes to a Huntsman Academy.
Just a few more years and you won't need your guardian's permission. You'll be free.
You'd think that.
Mom, come quick! We found something! It's Cinder! She has a weapon!
Wait, he let her keep the weapon? As if that wouldn't be...
Hello? Anyone?
Ah. Cinder killed them.
You're right. Without you, I am nothing. But because of you, I am everything.
Cinder.
So she has always had the name Cinder.
I don't want to have to run now.
That's all you'll ever do.
Oh, look how crazy she looks. So she just heats up things she touches. Something we've always wondered is how much of what we've seen her do is her semblance or the maiden powers. Oh wow, she's already gotten through his aura. And hers. Why would you drop your weapons? Now, how does Salem find you? Oh my god, she had burns on her neck from the necklace.
You're awake. I was so worried. How are you feeling?
You brought me back here. We failed.
Cinder, you were hurt. I was just trying to help.
I think she's had enough help. Besides,
Mercury.
she went against our queen. I'd be careful who you back.
Cinder's hunch was right. If we'd had support, then maybe we would have...
Would you stop trying to protect her already? She
Yeah,
doesn't
Merc's
care.
right.
Both of you, get out. I'll let you know when you're needed next.
Yeah, about that. Salem's got other plans for me. I'm not gonna be taking orders from you anymore. She wants everyone on the bridge. Something big is about to happen.
Oh. I'm guessing having to do with the River of Grimm.
I'd like to express again that this is
now
my
we're going to
burden to
Oz.
bear, not yours. His grudge is with me.
No, it'll be even worse. He's holding back with me. I can tell.
I understand, I do. But you've done so much already. The least I can do is give you a break and try to get us out of here.
We can't leave yet. This is our chance.
Maybe you've taken one too many hits.
Salem. She knows she can't take on the whole world at once. So she doesn't. She has her followers work their way in, sabotaging us from the inside out.
Maybe we should do the same. We certainly are similar, you and I.
Are you gonna turn Hazel? What's your plan? Don't speak of the devil.
Great.
Oscar, please.
You don't need to fight this war, kid. Tell me what I need, and we can be done.
Hello, Hazel.
Coward! All this time, it could have been you, but you let him suffer. Now, tell us how this damn lamp works. The boy has suffered enough.
Why do you follow her?
Why would... Oz, what are you thinking?
I know how you see me. But her? Look at what she does. How is she the answer? Why not stop her?
Salem can't be stopped. She's a force of nature. I've seen it firsthand. But you send children to their deaths for a cause that you know has no victory, no end.
Someone has to try. Salem isn't a force of nature because Salem can be fought. Unless she brings the relics together. If that happens.
Ozma. You have wonderful timing. The show is about to begin.
Oh god, what is the show? Hello, Hound. Yeah, holding Oscar in place. Where's Neo? Over there.
We have good news. Tyrion has heard from our dear colleague Watts. Although he remains in captivity, it seems that he has worked with Ironwood to gain some control over the puppet masquerading as the Winter Maiden. I suppose he remains useful after all. Speaking of which...
Speaking of useful, this bitch! Oh, she does have some control over her arm.
Just to fail again. And I've realized it's all my fault. You've fought your whole life unwaveringly for what you want, and here I am holding you back, instead of lifting you up. You deserve so much more than I've given you. Go to
She's gonna
Atlas.
make...
Recover Watts. He can lead you to the girl. Whether you or my hound get to her first, you will finally have the Winter Maiden's power, and I will have my staff.
You'll only be helping her bring about the end for all of you!
You're too late.
Did the hack just
It's not gonna work.
How do we even know we can trust Watts?
We have confirmed visual of her leaving Amity. She appeared to be malfunctioning.
This is why I don't trust technology. Now we're wasting our time searching for broken...
Enough. You're Atlas Elite. Act like it.
Ma'am? We're picking up an open comms broadcast.
Play it.
It's headed straight for Mantle. I repeat, a large, massive brim is headed straight for Mantle. Please, anyone.
Oh no. Oh no.
Great. You guys.
Did you hear our message? It's right there. We need to hurry.
Where's Penny?
Are you serious right now? There are people in danger!
There are people in danger because you kids are acting selfish and...
Oh shit. It's sunrise. Did the Grim make it to the crater? What the fuck? You fool. You goddamn fool. And now Atlas is vulnerable.
It's time.
Fuck, what's Monstra doing? Monstra's landing. Holy crap. Wow. Wow, that didn't go at all how I thought it would. Oh, Madam. Linda, Leonard, stepsisters were Amelie. Oh, how interesting. Oh, and that the huntsman's name was Rhodes, Christian Young. Why is there a Ruby statue in Cinder's bedroom? That was not actually in there. Is that just a reference thing? That was probably just like a height reference thing. So that was interesting. I enjoyed that. So Cinder's backstory was kind of predictable, I'll be honest. Because she was Cinderella, like they were gonna kind of lean into that a bit with, you know, she was a slave forced to work for, you know, some horrible lady and her two evil daughters. Cinder murdered them. She killed the huntsman who was trying to help her, but like she clearly had a psychotic break. Like she clearly had a psychotic break there. Still doesn't say how Salem found her, unfortunately, and that was the part that I was like, because like we know how she found Tyrion. We don't really know how she found Watts or Hazel or Cinder. So I was kind of hoping we might get that. But I mean, maybe she just looks for people with grudges, and you know. But yeah, and Salem manipulating Cinder just so perfectly. Like it's how you would have to manipulate Cinder because she's so power hungry. And like those were the perfect words to say to Cinder to like keep her in line, because Cinder has always been powerless, and you know, I don't serve anyone. And so that's how Salem manipulates her, by being like, I'm sorry, I've been holding you back. I should have listened to you. You're right. I should have given you the power to stand for yourself, and I really thought she was gonna have her choose either Neo or Emerald. Like, well, but one of these people must pay for your transgressions. Which one? And just in that situation, I know that she would have picked Emerald, because the way that her conversation at the end of chapter 4 went with her and Neo, and then Emerald showing up, is she seems to see Neo a bit more as an equal, or not an equal. She doesn't see anyone as her equal, but like as somebody she can use and somebody useful. Whereas I think she just sees, I think she's annoyed by Emerald. Like, I think she knows she can use her, but like Neo doesn't care about Cinder where Emerald does, and I think that Cinder respects the fact that, Neo doesn't actually give a shit about Cinder. It's just the mission kind of a thing. I think she kind of respects that in a weird way. Because like even she was mad that like, why did you bring me back here? And but it was because Emerald cared, and she was like, you were hurt, and I had to bring you back here, Blah. The songs in this episode were fantastic, though. And that River of Grimm, that did not go at all how I thought it was gonna go. Like, the fact that River of Grimm was how they pierced Atlas's defenses took me by surprise. Because it seemed like it was going to be something to do with like Mantle, obviously, but nope, it's Atlas. And now Monstra's landed up there and has spewed Grimm all over Atlas, so now Atlas is just as fucked as Mantle is. And the Aesops are with Winter down in Mantle. They still need to find Penny. They don't know where Penny is, so I'm glad that they kept that mystery still, because they can't bring Penny back in too quickly, because as soon as they recover Penny, it's a beeline straight for the vault for whoever finds her, because now it's not only the Aesops and Winter hunting for her, it's also the Hound and Cinder. So keeping Penny in mystery is gonna, I don't think we're, I mean, maybe that'll be what the chapter 7 ending is somebody finding Penny, because this is like, our first 24 hours is over, and it's only we've got 8 more episodes, and we still have another day to cover. Ooh. But yeah, I'm so curious to see what they're gonna do with the next episode. Like, it's the morning now. We didn't see Nora, so we don't know what state Nora's in. I'm kind of disappointed that Atlas is already getting attacked, because it means we're not gonna have a chance to or whatever's going on with Whitley and the Schnees is kind of, it's unimportant now, because they've got a Grimm invasion to deal with. Mercury also said that Salem has special orders for him, and I'm wondering what that is. And Oscar is trying to turn Hazel or just any of Salem's cabal against her, and I'm like, I don't think that's gonna do any good, honestly. Oscar, good try. It was really stupid of Oz to take over when Hazel walked back in, though, because as Oscar was saying, he was holding back because it was Oscar, but as soon as it was Oz, he was ready to kill. It was no longer blunt force. It was going to be stabbing and badness. And then it's just interesting now having Team Mantle has met up with the Aesops, because I'm like, what's going to happen for that? Because I don't think they're going to fight, because why would they? It just makes no sense. But I'm curious as to what's going to happen. I'm so flummoxed for where the next episode could be, especially because, I mean, this could have been a decent mid-season break episode. but it doesn't really have like it's kind of a cliffhanger, but it's a cliffhanger in that the next episode is so like open ended that it could kind of do anything. So I'm kind of glad this isn't a break week episode. This isn't where the break starts, because then we have next week's episode to give us give us maybe a bit more idea about what episode 8 will be like, because I really don't know what 7's gonna be like. Plus, also, I feel like they need a bigger cliffhanger than this, because Salem's now officially started her attack on Atlas. Cool. We knew this was gonna happen eventually anyway. I don't know. I'm interested. I'm surprised by how little I have to say about this episode, though, because, Cinder's backstory was very predictable. I mean, it was beautiful, and I liked seeing it. It was kind of interesting. But, again, it's all stuff that I kind of already assumed about her. But yeah, I don't know. I probably will have more to say about this on the podcast. So, if you don't already know, my friend Shinoob and I, we do a podcast together called The Boopcast, where every week we discuss the most recent episode of RWBY. We may or may not be having a guest on this episode. Things have been kind of weird lately. And so I don't know if we have anybody planned for that. So we may or may not have a guest. As of right now, we don't, but that could change. We have a week. Those are live streamed over on Shinoob's Twitch channel, which I always have linked down below. I also host it over on my own Twitch channel. And there is an official Twitter account for the Boopcast, also linked down below, where we will announce if we have a guest and if there are any time changes related to that. Since that will have already happened by the time you are seeing this, the next Boopcast will not be this coming Friday. It will be the Friday after, because the following Friday is Christmas Day for me, and it's Boxing Day for her. So we're going to do it the week after, which I think will be December 31st or January 1st? That'll be January 1st. So we will be doing that. So that will be then. And I don't know if we're going to do any other Boopcasts before Chapter 8 comes out. As of right now, we don't have plans to, but we'll see. As I mentioned, I also live stream on Twitch. I've been playing Phasmophobia, Dead by Daylight. We just finished Dream Drop Distance. We'll be starting Kingdom Hearts 3 soon. Also, depending on my Christmas gifts, some of the things on my lists are I want to play Little Hope with the Dark Pictures anthology Little Hope with my siblings, as well as my friend Jenna. Melody of Memory, that's also going to, if I get that for Christmas, that'll be something that'll happen in the new year. There was another one. Oh, and then the Final Fantasy VII remake. That's also a potential thing to play. But I do stream Persona 5 Royal. I'm still working my way through that as well. And then there's potential for Halo 3 from the Master Chief Collection. That'll be sometime soon. And Final Fantasy 14 and Genshin Impact. I stream lots of stuff. If you're interested in seeing more of me and gaming content potentially from me, that exists over on my Twitch, which is linked down below. I also have a Twitter account where I will tweet out my videos and my live streams, as well as just retweeting stuff I see. If I retweet or like anything RWBY Volume 8 related, I will make sure it either has the hashtag RWBY, hashtag RWBY8, or hashtag RWBY8 spoilers. I have also been seeing people have been using RWBY V8 spoilers lately, so I might add that in as a thing as another hashtag to mute for me, just because I've noticed that those first three I've been muting but on Friday nights before I can see the episode. And stuff has still been popping up RWBY related for me, so I am probably going to add that into my spoiler tags, just because. So that's another warning for you peoples out there. And I also have a Discord. I don't really use it too much. I want to get back into using that. So there are RWBY chats, there are Persona chats, there are Fire Emblem chats, there are, this is a place to chat with me more if you would like to. And my videos and live streams also get posted in there as well. The links to them, at least, rather. And I think that's everything I need to say for now. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys thought about Cinder's backstory, and if there's anything you wished you'd seen or anything like that. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next week for Chapter 7. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays, and I will see you guys next weekend. Alright, bye everybody.